come this way. Well, Dr. Scott and Dr. Anna, so why Quinter? Why Bluestem? Why Gove County Medical Center?
So we both rotate out here as students, and we really enjoyed it. And we like the full spectrum of medicine out here, and the small town feeling is fantastic. And the partners out here in Quinter are amazing partners, and they're really good mentors of ours. And we hope we can kind of sort of maybe be like them someday.
Yeah, Scott signed early as a medical student, and then we met at the end of medical school, and long story short, we're interviewed together and ended up at Smoky Hill, and Bluestem decided to take me too.
And you proposed to her at Castle Rock, isn't that correct?
I did. You want to tell them what I said?
He said, we might be spending the rest of our life in Quinter, and what a better place to get started.
Aw, that's really cool.
It was very romantic.
Aw. So what is each of your passions in healthcare, and why did you choose to become doctors?
So really, both of us love full spectrum family medicine. I particularly enjoy OB, women's health, and enjoy doing mental health work as well.
I like a little bit of everything. I like the geriatrics, I like the hospital medicine, I like the emergency medicine too.
It's pretty neat here that we get to, you do everything. You see moms when they're pregnant, you deliver a baby, you see the child for child checks, you go over to the hospital, take care of your patients when they're sick.
So what influenced you to become doctors?
We were sick as kids.
No, I'm sick. So both of us had a lot of interactions with healthcare as children, and myself, as soon as I was old enough to say what I wanted to be, I want to be a doctor. And it was my backup plan was a professional gymnast astronaut, and that kind of fell through. So,
well, there's still time.
And yeah, so I was out in and out of the hospital a lot when I was a kid too, and my mom was also a nurse, and most of the aunts and my uncles and my family were nurses. You were either a nurse or you were a farmer, and so I kind of always thought I would be a nurse when I was real little, and then as I got older, my mom kind of encouraged me to maybe think about doing medicine and being a physician, and so that's kind of what I went with, and I knew I liked small town places, and I like farming communities, and so Quinter was a really good match for that.
What's it like to be a student here? And at that time, did you see yourself ever becoming a doctor here and a partner? How has that transition felt and been? Or
So my first summer of medical school, I was out here in Quinter with Doug and Shelley as my, mentors or attendings, and I loved it. It was fantastic. I was like their puppy. I followed them around everywhere, and everything was new and everything was exciting. And at the time, they joked about me coming out here to work with them someday, and I actually thought they were joking, but I don't know if they really were joking.
I don't think so.
They were.
And then I came out here later during medical school as a fourth year, and that's when I had really, so Scott has known he wanted to do family medicine since he knew he wanted to be a doctor. I didn't know that from the get-go, and it was when I had decided that I wanted to do family medicine, and it just really solidified that this is what I want to do, rural family medicine. And it's been neat seeing patients now that were here full-time, people that we saw when we were here as medical students, babies that we helped to deliver. And
there's a couple of babies here that I've seen that aren't babies anymore. They're 6 and 7 years old, and I delivered them or helped deliver them my first summer out here, and this is crazy.
And that's just going to grow and grow. And like Dr. Shelley and Dr. Doug said recently, it's, they go to a school program and they're like, oh, I delivered that one and that one and that one and that one. And so that'll be you guys, I'm sure, too. Okay, one more really important question for you, Dr. Scott. Who would win the battle between Batman and Superman?
Ooh, probably Superman, I think.
Yeah, how come?
I think he has a little more morals, and he's a legitimate superhero. Batman just has a lot of toys and gadgets.
We did also just watch a Superman movie last weekend, so that might be part of where that influence
is right now.
And he's from Kansas. I mean, that good, strong Kansas work ethic.
There is that.
You can't beat it.
That is some good insight. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Dr. Anna, what is your favorite thing in this office and why?
Oh, Well, we have a lot of neat old medical books.
You do.
Those are fun to kind of go through and see how medicine has changed, and it's exciting to think about how medicine is going to continue to change as we continue with our practice.
Is there anything you'd like to say or share with the community?
Well, we're really happy to be here, and we've been amazed by the warm welcomes we've gotten from people around town and in the clinic and the hospital, and we would be really delighted to help these people as their physicians and serve them and their families through their joys and their sorrows and anything we can do to help.
Well, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.